Greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
BA, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys have got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Darius Garland.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Here we go. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And that one's good for Brunson.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an open.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. From the arc. No good that time. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And he gets that one. Towns has got his second basket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This is just great textbook basketball. Mitchell supports the play and ends up being the guy finishing it.
Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by New York. Allen with a screen on Bridges. Mitchell misses. New York leading by 8. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Now here's Towns. Last game out, he had 40. The kick out to Brunson. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 8.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. And with the new CBA Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA, is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Hard with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Garland. Uncovered. Yes, on the jumper.
You gotta be right on Garland from that mid-range spot because he is lethal from there.
From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Fifth, the Cavaliers.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And Cleveland making a change here. Bryant, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 6 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
It's Merrill on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." BA, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. And the free throw, no good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
New York leading by 10. The baseline J, and the basket by Bridges.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Wade. Now Mitchell. Merrill outside. That three's off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Here's Wade. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adamson, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Now here's Clarkson, out to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. A nice shot by McBride.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the bucket is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for the Cavaliers. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. From deep, Strus. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
McBride passes to Clarkson. New York again can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mitchell, good.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
For 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Petty play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Here's Garland. After the basket by New York on the other end. Hits the trifecta.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Pass to Diawara. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Strus. Here's Wade. Clarkson grabs a miss. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jarrett Allen.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Hunter comes in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Merrill. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, VA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
The shot by Towns, no good. Cavaliers trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Guys?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, it's terrific to get a visit from the one and only Shams.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't break a huge story here with us. Now, that would have been a true Shams moment.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Ball. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Here's Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And he knocks down the first one. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
And New York has possession after the basket by Cleveland. New York, no good that time either. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Shot's good by Hart.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Yabusele.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Now Hunter. Garland for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Unable to get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up 5. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we...
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Cavaliers.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. And it's Hunter in at the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garland, no good. New York leading by 5. Hart passes to Towns. Oh, Towns disregarding the D. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
The Knicks shooting really well in this matchup, 62% from the floor. Hunter with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up from deep. Mitchell, and it's New York with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Craig.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 8. Launches a 3. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 5 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first. And check it out, Cleveland, they're in 7th place right now.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Here's Allen after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Garland, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Bridges misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hunter on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just leaping up to the rim. No one could get in Anunoby's way.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Merrill is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Now here's Garland. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Back to Hart. Takes a three. And drills it from deep. And now a 9-point New York lead.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
From deep, Mobley. And the three-pointer goes. Mobley's got 8 here in this quarter.
And maybe not where they expected the answer to come from, but Mobley will hit these long-range shots.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Towns down low. Allen defending. Towns can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Mobley passes to Merrill. Allen. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Mobley. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Garland. Shoots. And again, the Knicks missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
The shot by Merrill, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Here's McBride. Offline with a 3. Cavaliers trail by 11. It's Merrill on the wing. Back to Strus. Pass to Tyson. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges. Here's McBride. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Now Strus. Here's the three. No good on the shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Anunoby finds Robinson. Misses the layup. Cavaliers trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
New York shooting has been good. 54% on this one.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
Jordan Clarkson at the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Pass to Strus from outside the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. New York leading by 10. Here's Clarkson and a missed layup. Left side Mitchell. The three from Ball. Knocks it down from distance.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's McBride. New York no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Ball. Shot from the wing. The Knicks with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
The Cavs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. The shot by Tyson, no good. New York leading by 9. Pass to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Three-pointer, Bridges. He's off on that one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Garland. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Devin Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Mitchell's subbed in for Ball. Here's Garland. Outside Hunter. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Anunoby. Robinson in the post. Working on Hunter. No good. Outside Garland. Takes a three. Hart with a rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Bridges. Oh, the long ball. No good. Now Garland. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Bridges. That one's in there.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. It makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Garland! No good from 3!
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Brunson turns on the Jets.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Garland fires! The 3 is off.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Bridges. Oh, no good on the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Hunter using the glass to lay it in.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And they're on the run.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Brunson. Oh, missed on the tray. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. From about 16. Shot's no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Outside Brunson. And he nails it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Knocks down the trifecta. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Mikal Bridges, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court. New York foul. Jalen Brunson, first personal foul, second team foul. Lonzo
First free throw is good.
at the line, 2 shots.
And so Ball nails both of them. Anunoby.
Hudson, first personal foul, second team foul. OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.